What's up, guys? Welcome to B Parlay Picks YouTube channel. I'm your host, today's video, Kern, the betting guy here at bparlay.com. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's ready to win some money. Now, today's college basketball slate might not look like the most lucrative slate. You know, a lot of bettors go down, they look for the ranked games, they bet on those, the ones they're going to be able to watch on ESPN, right? Well, today is not that kind of day. Today is Mid-Major Friday, but you know what? We got to give love to the mid-majors because as bettors, we will bet on anything. If we'll bet on Russian and Chinese darts, we will bet on college basketball. That's what I will say about this. So today is Mid-Major Friday. 16 games, only two featuring Power 5 schools. Only one ranked team is playing today. So you know what? We got to show some love to the mid-majors because without them, we would not be able to bet on college basketball today. So we're going to focus on five mid-major college basketball games. So very excited about that. But before we get into that, let's do some announcements here. As usual, guys, subscribe, like, share, and join Discord. Discord is blowing up every single night, guys. We have over 200 and something members of the B Parlay Army in there. So make sure you get in. Picks nonstop, me throwing picks, coach throwing picks, the members of the B Parlay Army, the snipers, the lieutenants, the sergeants throwing picks in there, guys. So make sure you get in. You're going to be winning big. So we love that because it's not gambling when you know you're going to win. Check out Betting Superstore, by the way. That's another thing. That'll be in the description below. Also, our promo code. We're betting with BetMGM today. So promo code BARMY, all caps. That's going to get you guys a $1,000 risk-free bet. Use the link in the description below. Plug in code BARMY. You'll be ready to go betting on BetMGM. So let's get into it. We're going to start with Akron and Ohio. Now, I randomly picked out 5 games here. Now, there's, like I said, there's 16, so 14 of them are mid-major games. It should be fun. There's a lot of good betting value today, but here's some ones that I randomly picked out that had a lot of betting value. Now, Akron and Ohio, this is the Maction we need in our lives. I'm craving Maction football, so we're going to go with Akron, Ohio. Ohio's 23-5 compared to Akron at 18-9. This is an exciting game from a betting perspective because when you look at the trends, when you look at the sides, there's not a lot of domination. There's not a lot of like say, I'm going to lean this way or lean this way. It's kind of, you got to go with your gut a little bit. Zips are 12-13 against spread. Bobcats 13-15 against the spread. So when you see that, very even on both sides. Now, the one reason I love Ohio in this game, 20-1 straight up as favorites this season. They will be favored by 7 points in this game. They will likely come in. They will likely win the game. Now, here's my biggest recommendation for this. I would say Ohio money line, parlay it. Do a same game parlay with this game, pick a couple player props if you're in a state where player props are illegal for college, or just do a general parlay, Ohio money line, 20-1 straight up as favorites this season. That's pretty remarkable. Mark Sears, player to watch for the Bobcats tonight. In his first game against Akron, he scored 24 points and shot 57.1% from the field. So he's going to need to do that again. And you know what? Most of the time he's done that because obviously 20-1 straight up as favorites this season. We'll go to Appalachian State and Arkansas State. Mid-major schools don't receive a lot of credit, but they can compete. Appalachian State's 18-12, but they'll match up well against a good Arkansas State team. Mountaineers are dominating as late. Going 6-0 against spread in their past 6 games. Red Wolves are 1-4 straight up, so they're going to catch the Appalachian State on a hot night. Adrian Delph is averaging 17.2 points per game. He's a player to watch for Appalachian State. I think he has a big night. He struggled out against Arkansas State last time. That's ultimately what led to their downfall. But Mountaineers are so hot right now. I think they continue to come in there, pull it off. I would take the points. They're 7-3 in their last 10 against the spread against Arkansas State. So with that being said, you're giving me a free 2 points. I'm going to take it. Appalachian State +2. Then we'll go to Louisiana-Lafayette and Georgia State. Georgia State favored by 6.5 points in this game. Now, the Raging Cajuns, 1-5 against spread in their past 6. Not doing very well there. And they'll have a challenge going to Georgia to face the Georgia State Panthers. Now, Panthers undefeated straight up and against the spread in their past 6 games. They're favored by 6.5. But last time these teams faced each other, they were unable to, the Georgia State was unable to cover this margin, right? So, with that being said, can they do it? They won by, I believe, 4 last time. Yeah, January 27th, they played. Panthers won 68-64. This is at a time when Georgia State was not playing as good a basketball as they're playing right now. So with that being said, really like them to cover in this game. They've gotten much better since this matchup. Panthers are 8-2 straight up in their past 10 contests. Yes, 8-2 straight up. I love that. I love them to cover tonight at home. Georgia State -6.5 here. Then we'll go to Niagara versus Rider. Now here's a I got a little question for you guys. Do you know what the mascots are for Niagara and for Rider? So Niagara is the Purple Eagles. That's why you love mid-major schools. What the hell's a Purple Eagle? Also, Rider, the Bronx. They're not the Broncos. They said, hey, you know, we got to stand out. We're going to be the Bronx, not the Broncos. Anyways, we bet on these teams all the time, so it's nothing new. Niagara and Rider, pick'em game on Friday night. Rider and Niagara both under 500 this season. Purple Eagles have the advantage against the spread, and I love teams that have advantages against the spread because good teams win, great teams cover. It's simple math. Bronx, short for Broncos, but it's the Bronx. 11-14 against the spread, struggling this season. Home court advantage does not mean as much in mid-major games, but it's always tough to go on the road and pick up a win. I like Niagara with free point because Rider is bad at home. That's what it comes down to. Niagara has the advantage because Rider cannot win at home. They're only 2-7 on their home floor against the spread this season. So with that being said, how can I not take the Purple Eagles with a free point, right? Marcus Hammond must come up big for the team tonight, 17.8 points per game to pull the slight upset. I really expect him to have a huge night, so look for him. And then Manhattan and Marist, final game here on mid-major Friday that we're covering. Battle of mid-major New York schools. That's what I'm calling this. This is a rivalry game. The Battle of the New York Mid-Majors. Showcased on ESPNU. This is big time now. Manhattan Marist, they're pretty even in every aspect of the word even, right? Red Foxes are favored by 6.5 points, which is a lot. Marist does have a relatively strong home court. I'm not going to say they don't. I don't want to pick on them for not having a strong home court in mid-major. It's tough to play at Marist. I'm not going to lie. I've seen games there. Both teams are playing strong basketball late straight up, but spreads have been tough for both sides to cover. Jaspers as dogs this season, 2-6 against the spread and straight up. Now, in their last 8 games against Marist, just have not been good. Just not been good. So, however, it is tough to beat a team twice. That's what I will say about that. I think Manhattan presents some challenges to Marist, and they competed with them last time they faced each other. Now, Manhattan covered this number earlier in the season. I'm not saying they win the game. If I was going to do like a same game parlay, I'd split it. I'd go Manhattan plus 6.5, Marist money line. But against the points, taking the points, I'm going to take the points and go with Manhattan. How can you not, right? 6.5. So that does it, guys. That was Mid-Major Friday. Mid-Major Friday.